All right, so this is our first lifting mechanism problem. So given a motor turns a shaft with 22 tooth gear, that gear is meshed to a gear having a teeth, which is connected to a second shaft. The motor can lift 8 pounds directed. If A equals 24, how much can the second shaft lift? 8 pounds. All right, so let's prove why this answer is 8 pounds. All right, so we're going to first start off with our knowns. All right, so they give us the gear is meshed to a gear having a motor turns a shaft with a 22 gear. So we know that our drive gear is equal to 22 teeth. All right, and it says that is meshed to a gear having A teeth, and A is 24. So that is our driven gear. That is our driven gear, DVR, which is also 24 teeth. And they want us to figure out how much, let's say this is really, how much weight can this gear ratio lift? Weight, because it's in pounds, right? So how much weight can it lift? So let's first start off with our gear ratio. All right, so we know that gear ratio is just A over B, drive over driven. So our drive gear is going to be 24, and our driven gear is going to be also 24. So the gear ratio is going to be 1 over 1 or 1 to 1. So every time the drive gear turns one time, the driven gear turns also one time, 1 to 1. All right. And so what's next? Now you need to multiply your gear ratio to your torque, all right, to your weight, to see if it's going to be a torque reduction or a torque increase. So we have to draw the pick first. So the pick, let's see what this is. All right, so this is my 24 teeth gear. And this is the drive. All right, and then this is the same 24 tooth gear. All right, so this is going to be so for angular velocity and torque, this is going to be neither an increase nor a decrease in speed, and neither a torque increase or torque decrease, because the ratio is 1 to 1. All right, they are the same exact gear. There's no big to small or small to big. They're the same size. So when that happens, the ratio is just going to be 1. So therefore, your answer is just going to be your gear ratio 1 times your torque, or time your weight given. So my weight is 8 pounds, so it's just going to be 1 times 8 pounds, which is 8 pounds. That is our answer.